My aim may seem insane, but I've never had such clarity. We'd be remiss to miss a chance to live in prosperity. I'm leaving today, and if you choose to stay, my only ask is if you pass, you don't stand in my way. 40 Parsecs and Some Fuel, Jack!
Hey, Satchel. Hey, man. God, I don't know why I'm calling, but I'm glad you
Psych! I'm just playing. I know that bit's outdated. Now don't come at me sounding all upset, confused, and jaded. There's something in my day that's keeping my hands from my phone. So take a number and leave me a message at the...
You're kidding. Satchel, it's Paul, Emmanuel. Of course you don't pick up. If you're not here, you're busy. I don't mean to interrupt. If you're not on the other line, you must be on your way to the planet of milk and honey you talked about today. When I opened up your invite, the one that you sent last night, I found myself somehow included in the email, CC'd. It came as a surprise that I'm one of the guys who, out of all the options, was someone you thought you'd need. You might notice if you count the seats, at least one will be empty. I made a choice and thought it would be better if you left me. I think I just feel a little out of my comfort zone to leave this place and fly and find another to call home. Impressed might be a better word. I didn't think you'd do it. Or want might be a better word, not wanting you to do it. I didn't come to work today. It wasn't a good look, since us on Earth are paying for the chances that you took. I watched the clips and saw the moment you found all your courage. Twitter's already got hold of all of the camera footage. When you built the Ark in 2x2, your new world will be starting. But they won't see you had a dream like Noah and like Martin. Apologies for my bluntness. Rang like your final words. You did what you had to do for the future you deserve. We saw you take one small step up the mountain for us. I just wish you had thought more about the people on that bus. Malcolm would be proud. The early, not the late. The first would want to see them down. He'd think that would be great. The second, though, would say no to the offer for this trip because you only took one kind of brother with you on that ship. I don't blame you, Satchel. Sometimes passion clouds our judgment, especially when what we want will make us feel triumphant. I want to pause and take a look at who you gave a hand. The chosen people on your list, I think I'll start with Sam. From what I heard about you two, I know you were expecting her to make this journey to become another planet settler, a pioneer breaking frontiers for a dream he once realized, should be aware that over there his new black shouldn't colonize. I don't believe in aliens, but I believe in life. Is the price for our future paid with someone else's strife? The past repeats itself. To that I know I'm not a stranger, and I can't live knowing we'll do the same to someone later. I ask you, Satchel, honestly, man, did you ever think about what your great experiment would do to be distinctly different from the history we carry as a nation? Or how it would keep ourselves from reenacting devastation? It's hard to see our blind spots when you were put at the start of an alphabet collecting pain and trauma in their hearts. They branded us with letters that restrict our circulation. They've got their knees on the bottleneck of our population. Our people are not the only ones seeking preservation. Had you spread your word, we could have had a BIPOC revelation. We'd have freedom for all, but since you only took your peers, you've actually caused the fight on Earth to regress about, 30 years? You're flying to a promised finish line that don't exist. You want the prize, but your reward does not equal the risk. Exile, not paradise, that's what you're discovering, and I'm afraid that in your future it's just endless othering. I'm trying to say you found yourself a sticky situation, gone on a journey, traveling without a destination. Thinking that only your shoulders should bear the weight is madness. This new rock can't be built upon your back just like an atlas. Complex. It's complex, but we've got those who are willing to lift with you and get away from the death, news, and killings. This ain't your world or future. Hell, man, it ain't even mine. It's ours. It's theirs. Not you or me, but everyone in line. After you left, chaos erupted right into our streets. The law enforcement officers were sent out on their beats. I know it wasn't ready. The SS Annihilate, they used it anyway. Began to spray and opened up the gates. They're interrogating blacks. The ones who stayed. A few. For any information we might have on Satchel Dew. They'll talk to me about today and ask if you were innocent. Quote me. I'll say, he saw a future for us that was infinite. What do astronauts feel before their last day on Earth? I imagine it's the same feeling you have before birth. I never thought I had a future, now I see there's 21, and as for the dream I have, I know that my time will come. So if I have to stay and die, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm already in this fight, Satchel. I can't handle two. I'll teach the next generation that if we want to rule, we'll need a whole lot more than 40 parsecs and some fuel.
Hey, that's all the time I can give you. Get off the phone.
Anyways, I apologize for my long explanation and all. They caught and detained me, and said I've only got one call. But this won't be the last of me. I'll see you at the fall. And you can tell your kids you knew a damn good guy named...
Whoever told you get off the phone!
Satchel, I don't know. I'm scared.
Hey!